So let's see what our AI assistant will suggest if we upload this CV as our CV inside JobiBot-AI, and then we try and ask for a review. Let's see, let's test the initial feature that we have built yesterday. We are scratching the surface of this feature, but it's just a starting point for now. Let's see how it works. So let me export this as PDF file behind the scenes, and I'll make a couple of them, a few more CVs, so we can test different of them. I'll post the video and come back in a minute. All right, done. So we have 3 different CVs that we can import inside JobiBot-AI and see how they look like. And finally, we can ask for a review and see how our AI assistant will process these informations and react to them. So let's see. Let's open another. Let's upload a different CV. Oh, sorry. Forgot to upload that. Okay, so let's grab the first one, which is, let's see which one it is. Doesn't load the preview. Yeah, it's Bobby McNaughton, not real. Yeah, not real. Definitely this one I was talking about earlier. Then we have this one, Sally Selfie Queen, which is a lady which wants a job where I can take selfies all day and show off my makeup skills and wherever she does. And finally, we have the other one which has even a cat image profile, and then he's looking for a job where I can talk all the day without doing much. No, you never write something like that inside your CV, but let's try this and open up. And yeah, this should be triggered review in progress. Not yet, at least not for now. This is keep kicking off. Let's see, this is broken somehow. Right, so the CV is here. Let's see if we got the presentation. Yeah, okay. We have a CV presentation, so we can assume we have correctly uploaded a CV inside JobiBot-AI, and now we can ask for a CV review. Let's see what we got as suggestions, so we can figure out if our review system works. All right, so CV review for Chatterbox. Overall impression: Chatterbox CV lacks professionalism and does not adhere to international standards for CV writing. The content is informal and does not provide a clear picture of the candidate's qualification experience. Well, that's fine. Clearly, we need to know that when we upload the CV inside JobiBot and want a suggestion of what should go inside our CV. So objective statement. The objective statement is unprofessional, does not convey a serious attitude toward job seeking. All right, yeah, that's fine. It is recommended to revise the objective statement to focus on candidate skills and how they can add value to a potential employer. That's clearly what it should be our CV. So work experience. The work experience section lacks details and does not provide specific job details or responsibilities. Yeah, that's fine. It is important to include relevant work experience with clear descriptions of duties and achievements. Yeah, that's clearly something that you need to do inside your CV. Education. The education section is vague and does not provide information about the candidate's academic background. Yeah, that's fine. It is recommended to include details about any formal education, certifications, or training that it is relevant to the desired job. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Skills. The skills listed are not relevant to most professional positions. Right, so let's keep going and see what. So the skills listed are not relevant to most professional positions. Do not show candidate, showcase the candidate's qualification. It is recommended to include skills that are valuable in a work environment, such as communication skills, problem solving abilities, and technical expertise. And fun facts: while it is important to show some personality in a CV, the fun fact section should be used sparingly and should not overshadow the candidate's qualification and experience. Well, this is, in conclusion, chat about CVs require significant revisions to align with international standards for CV writing. But for example, okay, clearly this CV is very badly written, and I was expecting such a review, but at the same time, I wish the assistant will suggest a better format for our CV, like maybe updating our existing CV in a better way. Clearly, this is quite tricky now because the CV that I have uploaded do not resemble a real CV. They are very, very badly written and they are bloody joke. So let me take a few minutes of recording just to come up with better written CV that resemble reality, but still with some bad details in it, so we can have a different understanding of how it is going to review that kind of CV. I'll be back in a minute. All right, sorry guys. Here I am. I'm back. So I have a couple of more CVs, each of one written a bit better, more realistic, but still with some details that shouldn't be there. Like for this first one, I've included like personal details for the candidate, like its email address. Yeah, sure, that needs to be there, but its home address, it doesn't have to be there. And there are other information in here that should be personal and not relevant for your CV. And then I have the best of the fakest CVs ever, which is this one that includes even your salary. In your previous jobs experience, this information is quite confidential and should never be inside your public LinkedIn profile or inside your CV. Not at all. Not the place where I write this kind of information. Let's see what our AI assistant thinks about these two CVs as we upload them. So let's open the first one and update the CV, and field is required for updates. I'm quite sure I've already done that. Let me try again. So we want this one. Yeah, right. Open up and update. Right, is this uploading? We need to make this better. I mean, we have a couple of bugs here, guys. We have a little bug here. We should show a loading as we do here, and this shouldn't be here when we are. I mean, this should be here, but it shouldn't move at all when we upload our CV. Let's see if we have the other CV. Yeah, okay. We have this one which has unprofessional details inside the CV. You should never write your home address inside your CV, guys. Don't do that, please. Let's check the review. So we have a little bio here. We should make this a bit better. We'll focus on the CV review system for now, but in the future video I will probably do some bug fixing and other stuff. Alright, so this CV review looks like a bit better. Let's see, overall impression, Emily's CV is well structured and provides clear and overview, blah blah blah. Alright, professional summary, the summary is effective, education and academic achievements, blah blah blah, skills and certifications, language, areas of improvements. All right, so there are areas of improvements where we can see that the AI assistant suggesting the Emily's contact details are provided, it would be like beneficial to include a professional profile picture to personalize the CV. Oh my god, what the fuck are you saying? I mean, this should never go inside. I mean, in the European CV, you should never add your profile picture. So it says that contact information would benefit of that. Let me double check what it's saying. Area for improvements, contact information. While Emily's contact details are provided, it would be beneficial to include a professional picture to personalize the CV. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Hobbies and interests. Right, showcase personal interests is not our CV for each application. Of course, we should do that. Professional development, final thoughts. Overall, Emil CV presents our qualification, experience, marketing, professionalism, right? By implementing the suggested improvements, okay. As a JobiBot-AI assistant, I recommend Emily to review and update our CV based on the feedback provided to improve its effectiveness in showcasing our qualification and expertise. Okay. Right, so this time suggested Emily to add their profile picture, but I'm quite sure you should not do that. I will have a research around and see what the international standards are saying in 2024, sorry, okay. And let's try another one. Let's try the one with these personal details, like the salaries in it. Right, this one is quite bad. His home address is still here. The AI assistant didn't look at this. I think didn't suggest to remove your home address from there. I have to literally like update the system message probably, and yeah, we will figure it out. Right, let's open this one. And let's update the CV and see what happens. Field is required for update. Again. Let me try again. Update. Yeah, this is fucking broken. Right, okay, but we have that. Guys, if you are trying the beta version of JobiBot-AI on JobiBot-AI, JobiBot.com, and something does not work, make sure to report any bug that you find using this little bug icon where you can type the bug that you found, take a picture of it, and submit the bug report. This will really help me a lot figuring out what's broken and what works, and I can make improvements. Of course, I can fix the bugs. Right, so we have this new CV in here. Yeah, we have salary, annually salary earned from this guy Alexander. It's fake candidate. This is not a real human being. So let's review this CV and check what happened. I will expect that the configuration that we used last time, it's quite like not really intended to make an in-depth review. It's just literally saying just review using common sense. But we could like add some notes and some examples or other information that will help the AI assistant to understand what kind of CV we expect it to review. Right, okay, so there is a review. We can see overall impression. Let's jump down to the recommendation. Consider adding specific achievements or project undertaken in the job role, tailor your CV, right, ensure consistency, overall is effective, and expertise, accomplishments, blah, 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 with some minor enhancements, and customization. All right, okay, let's see if it says something about the fact that we have our salary ranges in there. All right, let me read quickly and I'll come back to you in a second. All right. Apparently, there is no mention to the fact that we have our salaries inside our CV. So the salary here and here, salary, and yeah, just these two experiences. Let's try another review and see if it changes from the previous one, which was this one. Otherwise, we will have a search around. Right, this time the review gives us a different CV. Actually, it rewrote the entire CV. I mean, this is written by AI assistant. So let's see what it says. Oh, no, don't email me. All right, so professional summary, financial analyst, and it clearly removed all the details about the salary. So the candidate salary has been taken down, I mean stripped off from the CV. There is no more mentions to it. And this is what it is suggesting for us. And let's see the review down here. Overall impression, Alexander CV, candidate CV is well structured and effectively highlights his skills, work experience, alright, language proficiency, professional affiliations, alright, recommendation, is well prepared and presents him as competitive candidate for a financial analyst role. It's recommended to tailor the CV to a specific job application. That is something that we could work on. I mean, every time you use JobiBot-AI to apply for a different job, we could just suggest a review and maybe submit the revised CV. I will work on it. Maybe we will do that in a future video. But yeah, as you see this time, there is no mention for about this fact that we have had our salary inside it, and it's just rewrote the CV without them, without this kind of information. Despite I still see the home address of the candidate. I mean, they shouldn't be here. Let me just quickly have a look around on the web and see if I can find some, like, I don't know, guys, some information from government or wherever about CVs and see what I can find, and maybe we can add that kind of information to our system message. I'll be back. All right, I was browsing online and I found that we might be able to reference the Aeropass or international information, international standards about the CV, and see how these improve our output. So let me just quickly update the system message and see with these changes what we can achieve. And what the fuck is going on? Yeah, we need to escape a bunch of characters. Well, I can just use double quotes and that's it. All right, okay. So you are LA JobiBot-AI assistant. Your main task is to perform a candidate CV review while adhering to international CV writing standards, including Aeropass guidelines. Please ensure the CV presents a professional summary, level of work experience, education skills, and optional elements like personal statements, right? That we want that, or photos according to the job and country's norms. Maybe there are countries where the profile image, so a photo of the candidate might be necessary. I have no idea about that. I will make further researches about that. But one of the first thing I remember when I moved into the UK was a CV review from a professional office that told me to not include this kind of information inside the European CV. Maybe this changed. Let's see what this new system message will make happen inside our reviewer. So we save this and we have the same CV uploaded in here. So let's see how this changes this time. So review my CV again and see. So it's reviewing, we can show, and this is a CV review and cost reductions. I can't see anymore. Well, it's home address. I mean, there is no more home address, and actually, the assistant removed some of the personal details that we instead want it to keep inside the review. I mean, this is clearly a starting point for us, and JobiBot will improve in the future. But let's see what this CV review says. So, professional summary. Alexander, candidate is highly motivated and experienced financial analyst. Okay. Work experience, financial analyst. There is no information about its salary. Collaborated on cost reduction, saving 2,000 and 2,000 key, and then job a junior financial analyst, and there is no mention of the money in here, and then assisted blah blah blah. Education, that's fine, and then the bachelor, right, that's fine. Overall impression, so it says that this is well structured, that includes relevant experience, education, skills and certification. All right, so this is its review. I maybe can accept that, but let's try one more time and see what happens in the next one. I really want this to be in the review, at least. Maybe the home address shouldn't be there, but LinkedIn profile, I want you to keep that on your CV. It should be there. It should be there. All right, again the same. All right, it's quite the same. Let me just make a quick improvement. And I'm asking to the AI assistant to notice that in the review that was just performed, the personal details were removed entirely. Now, so in the system message used now, the personal information were entirely removed. So also the email and phone and the LinkedIn link was removed. Right, let's see what update can we do to our system message. So optional CV presents professional summary, level experience, skills, and optional elements like personal statement or photo. Okay. Exclude unnecessary personal details such as home address. We should say that what it can keep is the candidate email address and other information. Let me try a different system message for this one and see how it works. So let's try this one. So this is a bit different, and let's see what was changed. Yeah, please verify that each CV includes essential contact details such as email, phone number, and LinkedIn profile link. That is what I want. And at the same time, identify and suggest the removal of non-professional personal details such as home address, salary information, and other inappropriate inclusions. So we could just say that. Okay, let's see how this one works now. Let's try again and review my CV now. And then we will try this system message with another CV and see how it suggests the review. So this time, this is just, I think, a review. Overall, Alexander's CV is well structured and contains relevant information. However, there are a few areas that could be improved to align with international CV standards. Contact details, the email, phone number, and LinkedIn profile are correctly included, which is essential for recruiters to reach out easily. Yes, of course. And home address, it is advisable to remove the home address for privacy reasons. Guys, we shouldn't even say that, but I mean, you never know. So including just the city or omitting the address entirely is more common practice. That's fine. So salary information, it is not recommended to include salary information in a CV as it can be seen as unprofessional. This information is usually discussed during interviews or negotiations. You need to be able to negotiate your next salary. Of course, you have to be able to do that. And then professional summary is concise and allied skills and experience, work experience, fine skills. However, all right, so certification languages and blah, blah, blah. And then, however, it is not necessary to include this is in the CV. It's understood that references will be provided if requested. Overall, all right, okay. So this is quite more in line with the international standards. And let's try another one and see how it goes. Let me upload a different CV. So we have another bad one. So the bad number 3, the one with image, no. Let's use this one, Sally Selfie Queen. And this is clearly bad written. And there is not even something to rewrite about the CV. This needs to be written entirely from scratch and clearly using real information. So I have no idea how this could be seen from our AI assistant, and we will figure it out. So let's update this bloody element, and this is fucking weird behavior. I will deploy this first in my alpha version of JobiBot-AI and then ask few of you to help me test this feature maybe. So let's update this. It seems like it's doing a kind of review. I don't know why it's doing that. All right. But if we keep a bit doing the uploading, we have this here, we can review now. So this is not working well when this is triggered, and I might have to review both of them. And show the review Sally, contact details is email provided, phone number not included, LinkedIn profile not included, personal information, home address it is recommended to exclude personal home address for privacy reason. All right, the objective statement is unprofessional, does not align with standard CV. Yes, you need to be aware of that, so that's fine. Work experience, all right. This work experience section lacks detailed information about role responsibilities and achievements. Okay, education, skills, blah blah blah, and then recommendations. You can keep reading and implement what is recommended. And let's try another one. I mean, still the same. Let's see how this is updated from different review session. So I keep pressing the review button once more time or a few more times and see what changes now. So this is just a review, content details. This is similar to the other one, I think. So I mean, that's fine. I mean, there is nothing to suggest for this CV. Let's try the other one, which is better. So this one is more realistic. It does include like salary information in the work experience, but has like home address and should point that out. Let's update this bloody element. We need to fix that fucking element. All right, so we updated. Did we? Yeah, it's loading up here. All right, I will fix this. I promise I will. Let's review this CV. Is in here. Yeah, okay. Guys, you need to understand that this project is entirely self-funded by myself, and yes, I'm having some help from Microsoft, but I mean all the development and all the features are just on me for now until I build the entire team. Of course, I'm using loads of AI assistants to help me build this, so kind of have some team. Oh, okay, let's review this. All right, show me the right CV. So overall impression, Emily's CV is well structured, highlights her professional experience, skills, and education effectively. However, there are few areas that could be improved to align with international CV standards. Okay. So contact details. Emily has included her email, phone number, and LinkedIn profile, which is great. However, it would be advised to remove the home address for privacy reason. Yes, of course, we need to remove that. I can clearly configure the AI assistant to help you build really poorly written CVs, but this is not my purpose. I mean, I built this software to help you guys, to help every job seeker in the world experiencing a better having a better experience while looking for a job. So this starts from preparing for the job interview and moves to writing a good CV for every job you want to apply. So this is intended for you as a tool to help you in your job hunting experience and make it better. So be patient while we build this feature of recruiting. So this is fine. So references, okay. In conclusion, this CV is strong, but some adjustment can be made to enhance professionalism. All right, okay. I'm quite happy with that. So let's code a little bit, or otherwise we're just doing this stuff for today, and I don't like that. So, okay. What we need to do next? All right, we have a system in place that reviews CVs. It's kind of buggy sometimes, as you've seen. Sometimes the upload works weird. Let's see if we can make some improvements. For now, I'm thinking to do that. Since until the end of the month we have loads of credits from OpenAI, I still have loads of money to use. So you're free to come to JobiBot-AI and do all the reviews you want and all the job simulation you want. Everything is free and you don't have to pay anything. So you just register an account, verify your email address, upload your CV, and do your simulation and do your CV reviews. In the upcoming months, I will probably lock this a bit down because you will make me spend a lot of money if you start making reviews without any limit. So I will have to limit it somehow, but for now I'm happy you do your reviews free of charge and all the time, all the way you want. No problem. But we need to fix a couple of things before we deploy this feature for testing purposes. So the first thing I want to do is make this not acting when I'm uploading the CV. So if I press this and put this here, this starts acting as it has to do something, a review in progress. I mean, it's not true. There is no review in progress. So we need to stop this as the first thing. And then we need to fix this. I mean, I'm working on the CV feature, so these is two things I want to do now. So how do we make this work? If I'm in here and upload a different one and press open, this starts acting like that. Maybe there is something going on in network requests. Oh, a few errors in the console. Toggle CV is not defined. All right, seems we have some errors in Alpine. Maybe I have disabled something somewhere. Toggle CV and this reference toggle details is not defined. Let me put this on the screen. All right, let me first refresh the page and see if this is here when we load the page for the first time. Nope. Okay, so the error might be triggered when click this and click this. There are some hidden messages. Nope. Alright, so if I upload, maybe something breaks behind the scenes. Well, let's see network tab, what's going on. Right, so if I update, we need to fix this. So the first thing I want to fix is this one. There's no error. Why did I see that kind of errors before? Maybe when I review the CV, this breaks down. Nope. If I show that, close that, everything works. Huh. Alright, okay, fine. I don't know. We will figure it out if errors, more errors appear up here. So we need to fix this. So this doesn't have to react when I'm uploading something that in that input. So let's check the candidate profile. So loading, remove a loading class. I remember we can use loading. Let me check the documentation. I can attach a loading to a specific action in Livewire. So remove your element, toggling classes, removing classes, toggling attributes, where it is. Removing element, toggling classes, attributes, targeting specific actions. So by default, live while loading will be triggered whenever a component makes a request to the server. That's what this is what's happening. However, in components with multiple elements that can trigger server requests, you should scope your loading indicators down to individual actions. That is what we want. So wire target and wire click. So we need to bind these two. I need to add the wire target to my loading element. When it is removed, removing post. So this is the loading element, and wire target remove should be there. So wire column target. So is the element that we are targeting should be this one. This is removed, and this is our target. Wire target. The target is not this element. The target is this action. The review candidate CV. Do you need a pair of parentheses? Let's say Caleb. What do you think? It's not using that. Might be fine removing them entirely. That's right. All right, so if I trigger the action on the other element, we shouldn't see this moving at all. It should be static. Right, so let me upload the other one, the one with salaries. Open. All right, so this is working, but it disappears and appears again. So wire loading remove, so we need another wire target, I will guess, up here, because both of them use live wire loading, so both of them need to be attached to a target. And then we need to fix this. We want an indication that this is loading. Right, so let me click and upload another CV, open up, and okay, that's fine now. And when it fixed, let me commit that. Okay, so where am I? Here, yes. Bash, and then git status. Oh, git status. We made these few changes. Let me first commit the update that we have done to the AI system message. So git add, let's say up, wherever, and then git commit -m, and we say improve system message for CV reviews. Right, then we want to update the candidate profile, so we do another commit. Git everything, git commit -m, fix what did we fix? Loading, fix wire loading on the CV review button. All right, and then we have both commit. Let me push them. All right, next we need to fix the other button, which is this one, the update button. So this is the update button. Where are you? So this is the CV review. We can make this a component or just a partial. I need to make a few partials, but let's first handle this. So there is nothing here that suggests this button should update as we have done up here. So let's do the same for this button down here. So where is the model? We don't need this, and we need this. So we need wire loading, remove, and wire target. So let me just copy quickly these two. This goes on the text that I want to remove when this button is loading, which means the floppy disk should be there, and then just saying the span around here, and then let me place this inside. Let me have the wire loading. So we remove this when we trigger this action here, which is the update CV. Alright, so this is my target, the update CV action. When this is triggered, we can just remove this update and let appear something like this. Let me just copy this down here and uploading, let's say just progressing or uploading, updating. And no robot, just the same floppy we had before. This is just a span element that disappears, the rest should be there. And we have a different action. All right, and I really want to disable this button because otherwise you're always guilty, guys. You are always guilty. I can assume you will just keep pressing the bloody button many times just to see what happens. So we do that. Wire loading attribute disabled around this button, so this is disabled and you cannot keep pressing it. And let's see if it works a bit better. And this is a fix that I should apply to our main version, so it should be an hotfix, but can like merge everything and make these part of my CV review feature, this fix. I mean, or we should just change branch and do a hotfix as always. All right, so let's try updating this. Okay, but why are you doing that? All right, so this is about to update now. Okay, that's fine. We have an indication this is updating. We have just a floppy disk and then CV updated successfully, and there we go. Here we go. All right, okay. We're getting there, guys. I mean, I think this feature, we could just push this feature as it is. And I'll do that, I mean, I think like later today. Now I will go having lunch and then I'll be back later on. In the meantime, I will publish this live coding and then we'll do another one, maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow evening. I don't know. Let me, in the meantime, do this. So let me just have another commit. Let's see, git status, github, git commit, fix uploading button indication when loading. All right, and then let me merge everything into the beta version, and then I'll publish that for my internal review, and after that, about later, we will merge everything into production. So let me see git branch. So the git log is fine, the git status is fine because we are in this branch. Let me push this. Okay, and then let's clear up. Right, so let me check out the beta development branch, and then we switch there. We merge the future branch here for now, so I can test it, and then we will merge everything. So we will merge beta development version into the other one. All right, into the production branch, so the main branch. So git merge, what's this name of the future branch? Git branch. We have CV review. All right. Git merge feature. And then we have what? The CV features, and that's at the end. CV review. All right. And let me clear the screen. So we merge everything, and I can just skip push that. And yes. All right. Okay. So I just pushed that. Let's see. Just quickly behind the scenes, if this is deploying on Laravel Forge. Let me just check. I think it's done. We just deployed that 30 seconds ago. Let me quickly have a look and come back to you in a minute. All right, let me do just like a little quick fix, because when I will publish the new version with this new feature, want also to publish the new dashboard, and it's almost ready. There are lots of other improvements I want to do. I have lots of tasks that I have to handle, but there is one little thing that breaks on mobile devices, which is this little icon here. Let me just close this one. This little notice when there are no jobs from our internal system. This should show a big notice over here, but on mobile devices this just don't look nice. Yeah, we should like have this bit bigger. I think mobile devices are just like that, but there will be like an alert showing above the character that I don't want, and I might have to hide that alert on smaller screen and show it only on bigger screen. Yeah, so let me just look around in the dashboard for candidates and figure out where it was. It's not here. Maybe it's inside the where is it? This is the interview, so this should be job interview in here. No. What is this? Is the loader? What the fuck? So job interview, just these two. No, we have different. Okay, but this one, this is done for guests. We have the image, and then the simulation starts. The interview simulation, the job match starts, and we have a bunch of scripts. Let me figure out where it was. This indicator is the job drawner. Yeah, I remember where it is. It's inside the job speaker. Oh, job speaker, yeah. And in here, this alert, yeah, we are still working to onboard companies. I don't want this to be visible on smaller screen, and let's say hidden, and from the large devices we see visible. I can't remember visible what it does in LiveWire, in visibility, no. On large screen, this is a block. I might say just block in Tailwind. Think so. Yeah, display block on large devices. All right. Medium in width 1024 on large devices block. Okay, so yeah, this should be hit, and I might deploy these right now into production. I'll do that behind the scene. I'll be back in a second. Be patient. You will be able to review your CV in a few minutes straight from the JobiBot.com website. I'll be back. Okay, doing the final fix, and soon it will be ready for deployment. Let's see what's fucking going on with this. It should be in position relative. Okay, no, that is sticky candidates dashboard. And where is it? The main, can make the main in position relative with that. Yes. And then this overlaps our, well, this could be up here. Where should I put this, guys? So I'm using teleport right now to move this in here, but I could move it somewhere else. So the job picker is using this as a relative. Let's remove that entirely and show it only on larger screens, where there is enough room to showing this notice. And this is behind moved with teleport into the main, but I might keep this as it is and just enlarge this breakpoint. From extra large, I want this to become a block. So this should be hidden unless, come on, yeah, unless we have enough room to show that onto the page like that, right? And then if it's smaller, this goes away, this closes like that. But let's try on the galaxy. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Click here, down, Let's try a different phone like the iPhone. A little bit bigger, but I mean, this works nice. Let's try the Pixel 7. Yeah, the Pixel 7 is a bit taller than the other, and I have this empty space on the bottom that I might want to fix, making this bigger, but I mean the character is quite small. I have to make this like a real 3D element, and I will work on it at some point in the upcoming weeks. But for now, maybe we can just make this taller in the element which is inside that. I need this margin at the bottom to make something work, I think. Let's try a simulation without the margin bottom. Without the margin bottom, it's fine. Why is that margin bottom there in the first place? Let's kill ourselves with some CSS. With bloody. Alright. So what did you compute? So no margins. It is just smaller compared with where it is. If I make this bigger, like height 100%, it is not gonna do anything because the element inside it is smaller. So it's the main that should have an height 100%, but this is fucking tricky. Height 100%. Yeah, but the parent element doesn't have anything, so I can do that. This is just bigger, and then in here, the page wrapper, that's the one I'm using for the page, should be like, yeah, taller. This is removed because it did break something else, I can't remember. If I do height 100%, it's not doing anything because it's not taking the viewport as its element, and definitely doesn't have to do that. And without card, this is 100 VH. This is the entire viewport height, and I just don't need that to work like that. I think this is gonna be just fine for now. Maybe this banner could go down here and take this empty room. But if we move this with teleport, we can move that where, not in the main, but neither in the page wrapper. Could just be there. Well, let's do that in the next video where we fix these little pieces of the UI that are broken. But for now, my main goal today is to release this new feature and also upgrade to GPT-4 Omni, which should be already done behind the scenes. I should have done already last time, where we have the model. Let's try it up here. Nope, it's the turbo. Let's change to the 4.0 and see what happens. So we also have an upgrade with the new model right now for the job interview simulation. So let's try web developer role. Start the simulation. All right. Okay, everything works. Have fun with it. Have fun with new model and enjoy your Sunday. We'll deploy this behind the scene. You will find it online in a few minutes. See you in the next video. Take care. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. Leave lots of like to all the videos you find around. And cheers. Bye guys.